Okay. So, sorry. Thinking, but I thought I should probably make a video talking about dreams because, um, as someone who is just a little bit obsessed with psychology, um, I find dreams, the idea of dreams, quite interesting. And, um, I mean, there's a lot that can be said about dreams. So, um, now lately I've been having some, I'd say, rather interesting dreams. Not super vivid. They haven't been super vivid lately, but they have been kind of interesting. For example, let's see. I had one the other day that I wrote down. Let me see here. Pretty sure, anyway, right? That's right. Yeah, this one was weird. This was like 4 days ago. Yeah, 4 or 5 days ago. I had this dream that I was talking to Jake Paul. Don't know why, but we were just like in this house. It was a pretty nice house, but such a weird dream. I was talking to Jake Paul, and I was talking to him about my TBP model. And as I was talking to him, I looked on the ground. I was like looking at the ground, and there were these like pieces of paper. I think it was actually just one piece of paper. It was like a small rectangle piece of paper, but it was like folded in half, and it was like moving. Almost, you know what? It's almost like, if you know Donkey Kong 64, and you know the, what are they called? Are they just called Kremlings? They're the small alligators. One, King K. Rool has one of them as like a pet. Um, but they like run around and like, and then, well, when you like shoot them or throw an orange at them, it turns into teeth and they go. It was kind of like that. This piece of paper was like, it was like folding because it was like folded in half and it was like moving. It wasn't really making any noise, I don't think. Anyway, but it was like going across the floor and I was just like watching it and kind of following it. And then I was like talking to Jake Paul, and yeah, I was telling him about my TVP model, and then he was telling me that he tried to apply my TBP model to something he was struggling with, and basically he was telling me that what did he say? He basically said like it has like, I think he said something like it's helped me a little bit, not very much. But then he mentioned some other like therapy or something. He said like someone's like such and such has really helped me, and that's what's really helped me. So like, you can like basically he said something like you can keep on like, I don't know, updating your model or trying to use it to help people. But for me, like I've found this very helpful for me. And so anyway, this, which I don't even remember what his like what he was trying to use it for. Like I don't even remember if it was like, I don't know what kind of mental issue he had. I don't remember. But yeah, and so, but yeah, that was just very interesting. It's like, how was I talking to Jake Paul in my dream? Like I don't think about him. I don't like, I've seen him on YouTube a number of times, but like I don't watch him. I don't watch his brother either. I mean, I don't know. It's weird, but maybe it's because I think it's because I saw him on Instagram not too long ago, doing some boxing thing again. Anyway, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, so it's interesting because what I'm noticing, I've written down a bunch of dreams here, and what I noticed, I literally just put this together like earlier today, like I don't know, 2-3 hours ago. Um, and it's that I realized that many of my dreams, they all have pretty much have to do with like me being in conflict with reality, essentially. So most of them have to do with so yeah, like for example, not too long ago I had a dream that I was at a restaurant and I ordered food. Oh, hold on, I'm about to mix two dreams. No, never mind. That was a different dream. Well, okay, so two different dreams. One, I was at a restaurant. I ordered food. It was at a Chick-fil-A, and they brought me my food, but it was not at all what I ordered. It was like completely wrong, and I was just like, "What the heck?" I was so frustrated. But I don't think I like told anybody. I was just kind of mad, just kind of to myself. I kept it to myself. But yeah, and then there's another dream where I asked for like a soda, a certain like they were like, "What would you like to drink?" I told them I think it was root beer. I was trying to get root beer, and they like brought me some different drink, and I was like, "This is not at all like this is not root beer." And then I like asked again. I was like, "I want root beer," and I like saw the person go to the machine, and they just got a completely different soda. I don't know what it was, like Coke or something. And I was just like, "Gosh, like it is not what I asked for." And it's just this has happened a number of times in my dreams, and yeah, and then at one point, let's see, I think that was a dream where I literally said I said, "The stupidity is remarkable," and then I like stormed out. It was actually kind of funny, kind of stupid, but and then I like stormed out, and I went to the bathroom. I was like to like gather myself because I was so mad, because I knew I was like I'm gonna hurt somebody if I don't calm myself down. So I like stormed off to the bathroom, and but then sorry, what is that? Where's that sound coming from? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. Wish you couldn't hear that fan in the background, but it's okay. I was like, stupidity is remarkable, and then I left. But then, like once I got in the bathroom, the dream ended. But anyway, had another dream. Okay, well, so that's another one, and then I also had a dream. One time I had a dream that the cops were chasing me, but like I hadn't done anything wrong, so I was confused. I was about to leave. I was about to drive out of this parking lot. Oh yeah, and I saw these like criminals who were like up to no good. All of a sudden the cops come, and I'm like, oh good, the cops are coming to arrest these people. I didn't know what they were doing, but something shady. I think it may have been drugs, is what I suspected. I was like, I think they're doing drugs or something, like a drug deal. The cops come, and I'm like, oh good, and I'm like about to leave. Then all of a sudden the cop gets out of his car, starts running toward me. I'm like, what the heck? And so I just drive away. I'm like, I did nothing wrong, and I was able to like drive away from him. But then like he was still chasing me, like just like running. And then there's a stop sign. I just blew. It was so dangerous. I just blew past the stop sign, and I remember I turned right. There was like 4 lanes here, and I just like blew past the stop sign. It was so dangerous. Like, could not do that. Would not do that in real life. Like, it was just like I don't even care if I'm innocent. I've just let the cop get me. Like, I'm not just about to blow through. Risk getting, smacked by a car. Oh, that peaked. Hold on. Oh wait, do I not have a limiter on here? Crap, I don't have a limiter. I should be. Let's put that on real quick. So anyway, but yeah, that was crazy. And then, come on. Yeah, and then yesterday, I had a dream. Hold on, I just forgot. What was it? Hold on. Well, I've had this dream before. Wait. Crap, I just forgot. Oh yes, that's right. Yes, I had a dream, and this has happened before. Like at least 2 other times this has happened. So yesterday I had this dream that I don't know why this happens, but it's interesting. I mean, I think I do actually understand it now, but yeah. Hey kitty, hi. But I was in my car, and sorry, I was in my car trying to drive it, and this has happened before, where I'll be in my car, I'll be trying to like back out of a parking lot or something, and I'll try to like put my car in reverse. But then the car just like it won't go to the right gear, if that makes sense. Like, and then I like try to put it in drive, and it's like in reverse. And I'm like, what the heck? I try to pull out, and I can't because it's freaking the car is just like glitching on me essentially. Like it doesn't make any sense. And so that's happened a couple times. It happened last night, and I was like, and eventually I finally got it to working. And the thing is like, yeah, because I think I was trying to park. And I was trying to like hit the brakes and then put it in park, but then like the car kept moving forward, so I'd hit the brakes again, put it in reverse, and like I finally got to where I was parked, decently. But yeah, like that's happened too, which is interesting. Which I'll tell you, I mean, right now I think I kind of figured it out, or probably did, which is essentially that. I mean, essentially, the car represents like a big, powerful thing in my life. That's a part of my life. It might be YouTube actually. Because I've been trying to grow my channel, but it's been, I've had a bit of success. I mean, some comments at least, some likes, and some different, some videos getting some views, at least a couple hundred. But I haven't really had success on YouTube. And so I don't know. I think the car might represent YouTube or some like big kind of powerful thing in my life, you know, because cars are big and heavy, and you know, I don't know, like maybe that is the right metaphor or analogy, you know, because like car gets you from point A to point B. YouTube, maybe it's I see YouTube because like I want to eventually be a YouTuber and you know be making money full time. So it's like I see YouTube as the thing that's gonna get me from not financially successful to financially successful. I don't know, something like that. But then the lesson I guess is something like, you know, I gotta stop like getting angry and just like this is what I realized earlier today actually. I was like, I gotta stop getting like frustrated. Like I've been kind of frustrated in the comment section a bit. I try to stick with logic and contend with people's logic, but sometimes I'll insult people a bit or call somebody dumb, which I think is fine sometimes as long as you say why, which I really try to. But but yeah. So what I realized is like I gotta stop like I don't know. I just gotta let go of anxiety and frustration and just like just trust God really, because like it's not gonna do me any good. Like yeah, it sucks. Like I made that video. YouTube sucks. And why handicap yourself with a boring dance when you could learn? What? Why handicap yourself with a boring dance when you could learn the tango? There's a bunch of these messages on Peterson Academy. They added me to this group chat, and now I'm kind of wishing that they would take me out of it because there's some people messaging so often. And I always get a notification. I don't want to turn my notifications off for Peterson Academy, but good Lord, don't expose the secret. I don't know what they're saying. It's also a monarchy, technically, if you believe Christ to be king. I would call it Christocentric covenantal commonwealth, healthy mitochondria, and parasitic mind viruses. I don't even know what people are talking about here. I haven't read all this, but I'm willing to go. Oh, I just enjoy being with you guys. That's good. This is such an awesome idea. We touched on that briefly yesterday when Kenneth brought in the pendulum analogy. It would be great to dive deeper into this topic. Mine would be 1. Identify ideological capture through the lines of developmental psychology. Hope I can make that one. I can't help but use this lines for many things. Oh, link to YouTube video. Okay, that's a lot here. I love that we speak in aphorisms. Oh, dance with the one you came with. Why handicap yourself with a boring dance when you could learn to take people are funny, man. Anyway, oh yeah, what's his name said he was gonna post a podcast episode as soon as he could, but maybe he has not. I don't know. He's like, I've been super busy. It's like, look, we can make excuses all day. Like, it's all about what we value. But I get it. It's fine. Like, I mean, it's fine. Again, I'm trying to be less, I don't know, frustrated. Like, ever since the concussion, I've struggled with anger sometimes, and as a result, frustration too. But, you know, you just gotta be, man. You know, just be, man. Just love people. Sound like a hippie. But no, it's true. Like, that's what I realized is like, you know, I was thinking about this earlier today, and I literally said to myself, I was like, Jesus never forced things, or like, he did get angry at least once, but it was righteous anger, you know. But like, Jesus never like forced things, or like, he never tried to force things. He just was. And like, I'm supposed to be like Jesus, right? So like, why am I, how am I getting frustrated? Like, oh, YouTube is so, God, which I still, you know, kind of stand by that, what I said. Like, it used to be better. The algorithm is not what it used to be. What are you doing, kitty? You stinker. You stinker. Anyway, but I do get frustrated at my cat sometimes too, I will say. Because sometimes she's loud and stuff. Anyway, but no, I was like, why am I getting frustrated at all these things? Like, I don't know. Like, Jesus never tried to force things. Like, and he was God, so he knew everything. Like, I mean, you know, it's like, I should be like Jesus after all. I mean, like that is you know, he was and is. What are you doing? What is she doing? She's trying to reach. Oh, I think there's a piece of food back there. Jesus was and is like the ideal human, you know, a person we should all strive to be like. And so, yeah, I mean, it's like, that's that. I mean, I just shouldn't be anxious, you know. I should just trust God. Really, that's what I was thinking earlier today. Is like, I just gotta trust God. And like, shoot, man, I'm just gonna create do what I love, trying my best to speak the truth and see where it goes from there. I mean, so hey kitty. Hi fluffy beautiful cat. Soft beautiful kitty. Soft beautiful kitty. Hi. She's a little stinker. She's a little stinker. So anyway, but you want to come up here, kitty? You want to come up here? Sure. Come here, kitty. She's just walking under the chair. Hey, baby. You gonna rub your face against that cord? As long as she doesn't bite it, which she really doesn't. She has a couple times. Like, don't bite that. Speaking of, I did my headphones. Anyway, earbuds. But yeah, good kitty. Anyway, pretty kitty. But yeah. So that's what I was thinking about earlier. I was like, just trust God, man. Like, I don't need anxiety. What do I need anxiety for? It's like, oh, there she goes. She's funny. But no, seriously. And part of it too, like, I do feel like I want to try shrooms again soon. But I gotta grow some first. It's gonna take, I don't know, about a month probably for me to grow them. Roughly speaking. But anyway, no, so yeah, like, I just sent this text that I love messing with people. But it's in a good way. Like, I'm texting this girl who I met on this app called Holy. It's an app for Christians. And I think she's a bit confused because I was talking about psychology. I was talking about aspects of the big five. Being interested in aesthetics and extroverted. Because I asked her a question and then I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, I don't know what she thinks of me, but who knows. She's cute, though. I'll say she's cute. But anyway, it's funny. We'll see what she says. But anyway. So yeah, like, I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, I just think life is about just existing, Now, like, setting intentions, yes. But then just, like, seeing what happens. Like, not forcing anything. Just, working and just understanding that, like, separation is an illusion, as I've said before. And yeah, I mean, anyway, sorry, I was talking about dreams. I forgot to, yeah, I don't know. I do feel like some of my dreams have been telling me that, or trying to tell me, like, my subconscious is trying to tell me that, like, I don't know, I'm just letting my emotions control me too often. I feel like that's a big thing, like, because I had one dream that, like, a wolf was approaching me. Like, slowly approaching me. And then I had a gun. And I shot it, like, I think I shot it 2 or 3 times. But, like, I, like, hit its shoulder once. And I think I, like, hit its other shoulder second time. And then if I shot a third time, I think I hit it in, like, the leg. And so, like, it was still, it didn't kill it or, like, cripple it. It was still, like, walking towards me. And then, like, it didn't ever get to me, though. I ended up waking up. And I was like, dang, that was pretty scary. But I don't know. I feel like that was almost like, I don't know. It's almost like, again, just kind of me being in control. Like, oh crap, there's like something. I don't know. It's interesting though. It's almost like, this is probably wrong, but it's almost like the wolf represents, like, the dumb people in my comment section. The dumb comments on my videos. Like, those types of people. And, like, my responses are not always the best, but, like, they usually do kind of slow them down. But then, like, there's still always going to be those people. They're still going to always try to come at me and call me a bigot and this and that and whatever. So, like, I can never fully just, like, only Jesus can, defeat evil, right? I mean, he did already, actually. But, it's just a matter of time. But, yeah, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Could be, right? It's like, I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Just thoughts, But it seems interesting, so. Let's go. Anyway, I should maybe go eat supper. But hold on, was there a comment? I just realized, is there a comment on one of my videos that I didn't respond to? Wait. Oh no, that's right. I did respond to it. Oh yeah. Speaking of dumb comments, I got another dumb comment on one of my videos about Matt Walsh called "Matt Walsh is not racist." Oh look at that. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought I was trying to get more views, but nah, probably not. So here's the thing: 1.1% CTR. This is what I don't understand about YouTube. Again, 4.1 thousand impressions, but why is the CTR so low? Like I spent a decent amount of time making that thumbnail. I mean, really, it was finding the photo. Like I thought that was a good. I feel like it's a good thumbnail, but yeah, it's got only 74 views. Like what the heck, man? I mean, it's been like a couple days, or wait, 3 days since I uploaded it. But shouldn't it be at least at 100 views, like, and increasing? Like, I swear, YouTube is not recommending it to the right audience. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand. So YouTube just doesn't. The algorithm just doesn't know what audience to recommend it to. So like, it's getting a lot of impressions, but very, very low CTR. And I don't think it's because the topic or thumbnail or title is not good. I don't think. I think it's just because YouTube's recommending it to the wrong audience. Anyway, I don't want to, open that can of worms again. I already talked about that before. But yeah. So like, I don't know. I just don't get it. But yeah, dreams. I think can tell us a lot about ourselves, about our lives, about reality. But yeah, I mean, it's just difficult because, like our subconscious communicates with us in symbols, So, yeah. Anyway, I'm getting tired now. I might just try to sleep instead of going to eat. I mean, I ate kind of recently. Had a lot of pizza at Nate's, which is a good place, but yeah. So I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. Well, shoot, man. I mean, okay, that's it. Dreams are interesting. God bless. Take care. Bye.